She Who Awakens by Alina Chamberlain. Book 3, Chapter Synchronizing the Orgasmic Peak. One of the most persistent challenges in partnered intimacy is the, quote, arousal gap. Because the male and female sexual response cycles move at different velocities, it is common for a man to approach his climax while the woman is still navigating the plateau phase. In professional sexology, we view this not as a failure, but as a timing mismatch that can be corrected through anatomical maneuvering and psychological pacing. To master the art of prolonged intercourse, you must understand the physiological triggers of male ejaculation and learn how to decelerate his response while simultaneously accelerating your own. The anatomy of early release. Gluteal trigger. A significant cause of rapid male climax is the overactivation of the gluteal buttock muscles. In positions such as missionary or doggy style, a man often tenses his lower body to drive the friction. This tension compresses the arteries supplying the pelvic floor, creating high-pressure vasocongestion that triggers the ejaculatory reflex. Furthermore, during your plateau phase, the outer third of your vagina, the orgasmic platform, naturally tightens while the upper vault expands. This creates intense friction against the head of the penis, acting as a high-voltage stimulant for your partner. The strategic pivot. To decelerate his climax, you must shift into a position that allows his gluteal muscles to relax. Transition to the sovereign cowgirl position. As you take the lead, your partner can lie flat, softening his lower body. To prevent his climax while continuing your own stimulation, avoid vertical up and down movements, which provide the same rhythmic friction he is accustomed to. Instead, use a wave motion or circular grinding. This stimulates your G-spot, K-point, and A-point through lateral pressure, which feels expansive for you but less urgent for him, allowing his nervous system to cool down while yours continues to climb. Tactical de-escalation and the double peak strategy. If your partner is on the verge of release and you are still in the mid-plateau stage, do not hesitate to employ tactical de-escalation. The withdrawal. Have him withdraw for a moment. This immediately breaks the high-intensity friction loop. The manual handoff, while he pauses, continue to stimulate your own clitoris or use a vacuum device. Encourage him to provide manual or oral touch to your extragenital zones, breasts, neck, without him engaging in active thrusting. The pre-prime protocol. If your partner has been abstinent for a long period, his arousal threshold will be naturally low. To extend the eventual evening session, encourage him to have a solo release or a preliminary oral session 1 to 2 hours before your main intimate encounter. This clears the high-pressure sexual energy, allowing his second session with you to be significantly longer and more controlled. Psychological framing and the legacy of imitation. For many couples, a pattern of rapid male climax is established because the woman has historically imitated, faked, her response. If you have spent years pretending to reach a quick climax, your partner's brain has been trained to conclude the act as soon as possible. As you graduate from this course and begin to seek authentic pleasure, you must retrain his expectations. Be patient during this transition. Explain that you are learning to reach a deeper, more complex level of satisfaction that requires a different tempo. When he understands that the goal is mutual higher mathematics rather than a quick sprint, his own anxiety will decrease. Remember, a man's confidence is tied to your genuine satisfaction. By guiding him to slow down, you are actually gifting him a more profound sense of sexual competence. Discover the secrets to nurturing your lifestyle and love style at Wish for Love. The electronic version of all chapters from the full book, She Who Awakens by Alina Chamberlain, can be found at wishforlove.org.